Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Abhishek Kumar, Department of English APSM College, Baroni. So once again, welcome students. We are on our virtual platforms, and in the previous video, we have learned something about the same poems that we are going to discuss today, and some of I think one stanza, around one stanza we have discussed, and we all know about little informations about the poet William Shakespeare, and from where this poem is just taken. And we have already discussed that this is not exactly the poems, but it is the phrase, a very common phrase is going to be used in our daily conversations, and it is the part of one of the comedy which is written by William Shakespeare. It was As You Like It. So let's start. In the previous video, we have already learned that all the world is a stage, and we comes to know that the poet is trying to make us believe that the world is not it's not only the world, but ultimately it is like the platform that we generally see, just see different types of drama playing there. So in the same way, it is told by the poet that the world is a complete stage, and we, the man and the woman, we all are just a player, the character of the drama, the play, what is simply directed by the God, and much more we have. So now the next stanza we have, in the last stanza we know that he acts being 7 ages. So in the previously there is a line like, and one man in his time plays many parts. That is one man, like we, like you. We all just have to play the different kind of role, and we have discussed already that the roles, like you can say that as a teacher, as a student, as a mother, as a father, as a social beings, as a bank manager, as the different kind of roles we are just given, and we just this line there is the further definitions, as it has been discussed and it has been told in this poem that we just have to play the different kind of role. So that's why he just tell us there that his acts being 7 ages. The 7 ages, that means it is it's not a 7 ages in the sense that we just have to play the different 7 ages. That means seven different kind of a role we just have to play, of the descriptions the poets discussed in the furthest line. That means we just, in complete our life, we have to play 7 different roles at the different ages of our life. So at first, the first age, it is the line is here, at first the infant. So the first role that we play, that is as an infant. That means a newborn baby. And when we are a newborn baby, there is the second lines we have, mewling and pucking in the nurse's arms, and then the whining school's boys with his sacel and shining morning face, creeping like a snail, unwillingly to go school, and then the lover sighing like a furnace with a woeful ballad. So here we have is going to tell us that when we were just an infant. So being an infant, we just mewlings and pucking in the sense that means vomit. Generally an infant is supposed doing like sometimes he feelings good, sometimes he feelings very pleased, sometimes it's crying, sometimes it's vomiting. So pucking here, its meaning is a vomit, like So when we are infant, we mewlings. That means a little, a kind of the sound we produce. So it's a mewling like, and we at the same time pucking also in the nurse's arms. Nurse's arms. That means our parents, especially our mothers, because we spend much of our times uh, in the lap of my mother, our mothers, in the embraces of our mothers. So in most of the times we are as an infant mewling, pucking, vomitings, and playing with our mothers, just doing like that. This one is the first ages of our life. And then the age that the poet is discussing here, that is, and then the whining schoolboys. So the next role, the next age, the next character that we have to play, that is like a schoolboy. And here the meaning of the terms, that whining in the sense that the irritating boy, that is, who is just uh, you can see that the school boys or toddlers likes just present their detest for going to a school. He actually do not want to go to school. That why his behavior is considered to be the whining school boy. So we just have to play the role of whining school boy, irritating school boy, who is already irritating, getting irritated by the force what our parents makes us to go to schools with satchel in the sense that is our school bag, and signing morning face. And we are prepared, we are got ready just by our parents, by our mothers especially. And she just try to make us polish so that their kids looks very beautiful or handsome or very cute. That's why with the signing face, uh, with irritating behaviors, with his school bags, and signing face, with creepings like a snakes. And the creeping like a snakes, that means the motions of the snail, that is very slow, the behavior that is going to be discussed here, that is just because of that it simply represents that the unwillingness, like the snail it moves very slowly. And that is not our motions. Human beings is supposed to be the more faster than the snail. But when is in the state of moving very slowly, it simply represents that we are in the state of unwillingness. We just do not want to go to school. That's why when we are as a schoolboy, we just do not want to go. And that's why our movement is like, it's just like a creeping snails, unwillingly to schools. And we just move to our school unwillingly. We do not want to go to school. And this one, the first we have the infant, the second we have the schoolboys. And now the third role the poet is discussing, that is and then the lover. As a lover, because when we grow in our adolescent, when we are adolescents, so it's a very common that we fall in love with someone else. It doesn't matter the love is successful or the love it's got failed, doesn't matter. But being a lover, we just shine like a furnace. That means a kind of the feeling that means a strong desires for something else. We just burn, we're just getting burned with the feelings that we are in ourselves inculcates. And with woeful blood in the sense that means the different kind of sounds, different kind of the song we produce. The song in the sense it's the song, what kind of sound is there, the sound is there like a woeful ballad. The woeful ballad, that means it's a very grief, that it may be that the love with whom the one is just loving. And it's not easy. It's the lover is found very unsuccessful to achieve his beloveds. That's why the behavior, it's the song, sorry, that the lover will produce, it's like a woeful blots. So it's made to his mistress eyebrows. And the objectives behind writings and singing this kind of the song. It is just to please the mistress, made to his mistress eyebrows. Eyebrow, that means here the mistress eyebrows, to make it believe that make him just attracts towards him, just catch the attentions of the beloveds. So this was the fourth stage of sorry, it was fourth. It's one, then two, and then three, and now it's yeah, it's a fourth stage of life. That is we play as a soldier. The soldiers, that means we are just above the adolescence. When we are as soldiers, or in the age of the soldiers, we are just full of a strange oath. That means we have the dedications for the welfare, for the service of our country. The bearded like a parts that bearded, that we are here, the meaning, that means we are very full of a spirit, full of enthusiasms, like the leopards we have. And at the very moments we also jealous in honor. That means if one is found very the a very honorable post he possessed, that we are having jealous, that why we are not like him. So that kind of the behavior, it develops in that age, sudden quick in girls. And you can see that this kind of the fellow, or we are still, when we were in that particular age, we are in the states like it will look like that we will in a very quick moments, we will start quarreling with someone else. And we are not the power of tolerance that we can just we handle the tolerate, we have a not maturity, we can say that immature state of ours. So, and seeking the bubble reputations, and in this particular age our our reputation is just like the bubble reputations. That bubble, in the sense, it's not temporary, it's not a permanent. The reputations we just at the moments we maintain, it's like bubble, it's a momentary, for a moment we just maintain that kind of the reputations, even in the cannon's mouths. That means even when we are in the battlefield, we doesn't change our attitudes, the attitude, our behavior, just as it was, as it is. So there is no changes in that particular stage we have. So this is the fourth stage of our life, and we have discussed here. So rest of the poems, the part of the poems, we will discuss. Rest of our parts we will discuss in the next slides. And till the times, thank you, and we will meet again, we will come again, we will discuss about the poems, the beautiful poem, all the world stage. Thank you.